your little mirror pictures, baby, was off of an iPhone, not an iPod. So how was it that the format just automatically changed? That's a little sus. You're a little suspect. Delete this. It don't work. It doesn't work. So I know at this point y'all a little bit used to me disappearing and popping back up like nothing ever happened, but this time I really got an excuse. That's none of y'all damn business. We gonna unpack that in another video. Okay, so I did promise y'all that I would be bringing back part 2 to the last story time that I did on my channel fairly quickly, and I didn't do it. So the story time that I was talking about was my cousin catfishing me. If you have not seen that video and you're watching part 2 right now, I'm going to leave the link to the video in the description box. Go watch that before you watch this video, because you're not even gonna understand what happened. Okay.
Fuck being good, I'm a bad bitch. I'm sick of motherfuckers trying to tell me how to live. Whack hoes hate under my pictures on the gram. Bitch, you better hope I never run across your man. In the mall with him, I'ma have a ball with him. Somebody call Rihanna, I'ma buy some draws with him. He fucking with the
So in my first video, I pretty much went into deep detail about everything that happened and what led up to this point. I'm pretty much gonna start off this video exactly where that video left off of. So at this point, I remember me and the girl, Aisha, I still don't even know what her name was, we're kind of like low-key getting a little bit close. At one point, like I told my cousin, like I remember I was talking to her about the Asia girl, and I was like, do you really think that she's a catfish? So she's like, show me her Instagram. So I was like, okay. So we get on her Instagram, and I remember this part. I talked about this in my last video. We got on her Instagram, and you could clearly see that the pictures that were on there were like pre-cropped. And she had said that she didn't have a Snapchat. Like, there was clearly Snapchat filters on the Instagram, like in the photos that she was taking. So at this point, I was kind of like, am I actually getting catfished? Cause girl, things aren't adding up. It's not adding up. Things are not adding up, baby. So we're like, all right, we're about to confront her. So we're sitting here thinking about all of the like back end stuff. How could she possibly be doing this? And the thing that like stood out the most to me was kind of like how I knew. There was one time we were up in Minnesota. I think this was back when we still lived there. And me and my cousin got caught stealing like marshmallows out of the bags by the little fake people who like walk around or whatever, or loss prevention. And I remember she had told me that her and Asia had not a very similar story, not anything else like that. She literally told me that they had the same exact experience together. Now, obviously, if we were sitting up there eating them out of the bag, we liked marshmallow, whatever. But girl, for you to be getting caught doing that twice at the same exact store, that's a little sus. You're a little suspect. Delete this. Delete this. Don't tell on yourself after you decide to catfish me. That's how you tell on yourself. So after that, I was like, whatever, like it's done after this. My friend Shalise had ended up coming over to my cousin's house. At the time, I was out of town at Purple's house. At this point, it was like low-key kind of late when this whole thing started. The first thing that we pretty much said was like, how do you know this girl? You're saying that this is your cousin.
What's up, cousin? How you doing, boy? Cousin! What's up?
You're saying that this is your cousin, yet somehow your cousin don't even exist. So that's how you telling yourself, number one. Because if you would have introduced this girl as somebody that you just met or you just knew, that would have been cool. But you told on yourself when you said this was your cousin. Because how somebody gonna exist as my cousin and I got memories with them if they don't exist? That don't work, do it? It don't work. It doesn't work. Oh, my mama making popcorn, girl. That popcorn smells so good. Oh my god. So boom. So I was like, who is this girl and how is this girl your cousin if you don't know her? Because Purple is sitting up here telling us that this is a catfish. And I was like, and you did say this girl, as in you, as in her, as in the girl who doesn't even exist, because this is actually my cousin playing a whole prank on me. She was like, about not being able to FaceTime. You lying about having a Snapchat. You be disappearing every time is disappear. So y'all gotta be the same person at this point. At this point, y'all playing Hannah Montana. with me. She kept denying it. This was my whole thing. Cause me and Purple then pulled our fair share of pranks. It was the fact that she kept denying that it was her that bugged me out. Cause I was like, girl, if it was you, own up to it. I gotta give you your kudos, baby, cause you got me. You got me. If I ever get murdered, I got caught slacking. That's on me.
If I am killed by some murderer, do not prosecute that murderer because he caught me slipping.
But no, she was like, it's not me. It's not me. What are y'all talking about? But the whole time, listen, the whole time this was going on, Aisha's nowhere to be found. Aisha was nowhere to be found. Aisha, whatever her name was, she was nowhere to be found. Imagine really existing. You getting a notification, somebody accusing you. Mind you, we was like in school too. This was like my freshman, sophomore year. And this girl, the identity, whatever, was supposed to be in like middle school. If you were like middle school, baby, during the summertime, who was outside doing anything like in like middle school? Nobody. So girl, you're getting the notification. But imagine getting the notification, really existing, really being a human being, really being a living body, and not even defending yourself. Not being like, no, y'all wrong. Actually, I'm right here. Like, what? I'm about to clear my name. Girl, cause Skype, uvu, all of those things existed at that point. So she's like, no, it's not me. It's not me. That's not real. That's not real. So I remember at this point, my cousin had an iPad. No, she had an iPod. Y'all remember them little iPods. She had an iPod and she had an iPhone. One of the little iPhone C's, you know, with the color at the back or whatever, or something like that. It was something like that. So she had one of those. She ended up sending some screenshot of something. I guess they was like typing at the same time. She sent some screenshot in of something. But the format of the screenshot wasn't from an iPhone. And mind you, I had an iPhone. Purple had an iPhone. Like, people got iPhones. I know what an iPhone screenshot looked like. The format of that screenshot was completely different. And mind you, Aisha, Asia, whatever, had a whole iPhone. All the pictures that she was sending, your little mirror pictures, baby. Yeah, get in the mirror, get it together. Your little mirror pictures, baby, was off of an iPhone, not an iPod. So how was it that the format just automatically changes? Oh, wait. It don't. Y'all had enough time? It don't. So at this point, we was like, you know what? Y'all need to be typing at the same time. Y'all not even typing at the same time. Cause the little Aisha girl started coming in the chat too. It was like, y'all not even typing at the same time. And like, while we sitting there accusing her, she was just like, it's not me. It's not me. We know it's you. We know it's you. So here come my dummy, stupid ex. Talking about some, why are y'all attacking her? How you gonna prove that she's not real? Why would y'all say she would do that? Why would y'all say she would do that? Mind you, my ex loved pulling pranks on me all the time. So even though we ain't addressed the conversation since then, because I don't talk to the girl, I was like, you probably in on it. You probably in on it, baby. So I was like, at this point, you just being an enemy of progress.
EP, aka enemy of progress. Now listen.
There ain't no reason for you to be in here and talking whatever, like, goodbye. So we was going back and forth like, girl, you're not real, like the person's not real. So she was just like, okay, whatever, like I'm not about to do this, y'all. I know I didn't make nobody up. I know I didn't make nobody up. But it's like, if the girl would have been real, and I'm really just saying this for argument's sake, if the girl really would have been real, like, I'm quick to clear my name. Nobody's about to say I'm a bot. But you could already tell, like, you already set yourself up with the storyline when you said the shorty was your cousin. Because nobody's gonna have a non-existent cousin that don't even exist, that they've just done all of these things with, unless you're mentally disabled, like schizophrenia, you see people, which she don't. Girl, so after that, we pretty much ain't even addressed it, because I was like, girl, I already knew it was you. I already knew that you did it. But it was just funny though, because she really got me. Like, she really got me. I really got. That's what's crazy. Like, got caught up. Which is crazy, because like, my first catfish experience could have at least been somebody that I fell in love with, some bullshit like that, like everybody else's catfish experience. But no, my catfish experience is my cousin pranking me, friendship pranking me at that. I like having friends. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
But anywho, y'all, I'm sorry that it took me so long to bring out part 2. But like I said, there was a lot going on, and I'm gonna address that in the next video that I put out. As far as right now, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Like the video. You already know what's going on. If you're ready for me to start getting back on a consistent posting plan, posting schedule, whatever, again, because girl, I am, and I missed y'all. And as always, I see y'all in my next video, and I promise it'll come faster than this one came, okay?